American Snowboarder lands a triple cork in halfpipe, and I'll tell you what, the American snowboarders in halfpipe need to be able to land some big tricks, because if they want to get on a podium in the Olympic Games coming up in Milano Cortina in February, they're going to need to step things up, and this American has been stepping up, although he's not the only one to land the triple cork, but this guy has done it. You got to give it up for him. He's also a member of the U.S. Halfpipe team. Hey, subscribe, like, Access Media TV, Snowboarding. It's all about that. Brad J. breaking it to you. Subscribe and like. It's a brand new show, and I'm not going anywhere. As much as you would maybe not want to have to see me this close up, it's okay, because I'm here to stay. Let's go. Did I mean to rhyme? I don't think I actually did mean to rhyme. Alessandro Barbieri is the man who landed it. And look, I'm going to say right now, you've got to be able to have something to put you on a podium. And gone are the days. The days are gone. You know what days I'm talking about? I'm talking about these days right here. Those days aren't going to happen anymore. That's me and Shaun White on the podium. And that's when Shaun White was winning big. He's not available to compete anymore. He's retired. So the U.S. has to step the heck up and have a replacement. That's what they have to do. Is this the guy? Because he can land the triple cork, right? Is he the guy? But does he have to look out for this guy, Ayu Murano, who's already got the triple, and he's also the defending gold medalist from Beijing. So can the U.S. riders compete with the other guys, with the Japanese riders out there, right? It's a tough bit because, look, we got so used to having Shaun White representing the USA when it came to halfpipe. We were always so used to it because we knew we were in it no matter what. And let me take it back. Let's take halfpipe back all the way to 2002. 2002 Olympic Games in Salt Lake, USA sweep, right? 1, 2, 3, USA takes care of business on that one, right? Hadn't been done since figure skating in the 50s, right? And that's to start things off for snowboarding for the U.S., okay? So that goes down, right? 2002, right? 2006, the Olympic Games are in Italy, like they're going to be here in February, not the same place, but... And what happened out there? Shaun White, gold medal, halfpipe. I'm telling you, you see the thing here? Getting used to Shaun being there was always so nice for Team USA. You had a guy that you could trust in, that you knew could take care of business at any time, and Shaun White was that guy. Gold medalist 2006. So then you go, what's the Olympics after that? Well, that would be 2010. I was out there calling the live show for halfpipe, and who but who won that one? Shaun White again. 2010. So USA sweep in 2002. Shaun White wins in 2006. Shaun White wins in 2010. You see where this is going, right? So then it was 2014, Russia. Everybody was ready for Russia, right? Russia was going to be the one. That was going to be where Shaun White did it again. But Shaun White on that one decided that he wanted to compete in slopestyle and in halfpipe. And I caught up to him on the Dew Tour one time, and I told him, shouldn't you just focus on halfpipe and not do both? And you know what he told me? He goes, I got this, Brad. Okay, so he told me, not like I'm his coach or anything, but he told me he's got this. And so he did not got this. Because, and not to laugh, but he got injured and had to pull out. He had to pull out of slopestyle and competed in halfpipe. And what happened? 4th place. Not good. Right? That was Sochi. And it wasn't good for Shaun. And he knows he didn't like the way that ended up for him. So then you fast forward from Sochi to 2018, and lightning in a bottle, Shaun White takes the win in Pyeongchang. I was there calling that show as well, the live show for that, and it was good to see him win. And so then we thought, Beijing, maybe this could be it. Maybe Beijing will be the one that he could get done. And there you can see there's the Beijing results. Shaun White, 4th place. Wah, wah, wah. Just missing the podium by one. Jan Scherer, the mad Swiss all-terrain rider with the bronze. Scotty James, the Australian legend who's competed, I think, 5 or 6 Olympics. And then Ayumu Hirano, who has a triple cork and had to unleash it, gold medalist. And I always said on that one, if Shaun White would have tried to do the run that he did, and I couldn't do any of the stuff that Shaun did, right? I'll just say that right now. But if Shaun White tried to do the run that he did in Pyeongchang and landed it, Jan Scherer doesn't grab the bronze there. Jan Scherer is 4th place, and Shaun White grabs the bronze. So he could have left on the bronze. But in a 3-run format, Shaun kind of laid one up, did a run that was solid, and got him some solid, I think, mid to high 80s. But it got him up in the mix, up in the top 3 for a moment. But if he would have used those 3 opportunities, because in the last 2 opportunities, he tried the same run from Pyeongchang and was not able to land that run. So that's 4th place. So once again, the days of being able to have Shaun White and we can trust in him to take care of business, those days are over because he's not the guy competing anymore, and it's a whole new breed of guys. Whole new breed out there, and they're looking to make their mark, and they haven't done it yet. Could this be the year? Here's the schedule for what's coming up. Here's all the World Cups. We start with the Secret Garden. That's about 3 weeks ago. That's going to be a big air event. Then Beijing, where the big air took place in the 2022 Olympics. That will be that date. And then Secret Garden. So they're just hanging in China, right? Just hanging in China back to back to back. Secret Garden Halfpipe will be the first World Cup there. And will we see that? Will we see Alessandro Barbieri? Will we see him get that done? Right? Will we? But there is another guy that I don't want to leave out who landed one too, Joey Okeson as well. Now, Joey Okeson is not considered, let's go over first of all, Joey Okeson is not considered on the halfpipe team for USA, but that doesn't matter. He goes out and he gets placements. He goes out and gets podiums. He gets wins. Whatever Joey does, Joey can earn a spot outright on the team. But right now, U.S. halfpipe team, if you go online and take a look, Alessandro Barbieri, who got the triple cork on I think it was either the same day or the day after that Joey got it. Chase Blackwell on the U.S. team for halfpipe. Levko Fedorowicz from Topanga, he's on. Lucas Foster and Chase Josie. Chase Josie, of course, he's been the mainstay. Definitely a veteran when it comes to that team. On the women's side, Chloe Kim, Maddie Mastro, Maddie Shafrick, B. Kim, and Sonora Alba, who recently got injured out there in Swiss training for the U.S. So she is not going to be available. Maybe she gets back before one of these events. But the let's go back to this man right here, Joey Okeson, for just a second. Let's go back to him because Joey Okeson's being that he's not on the team. Now think about this. They grab 4 women, 4 men, and put them on the team. Those will be the ones that compete. Right now on the women's side, Chloe Kim is the only one who cinched her spot up on the women's halfpipe team. So she's in. So the other 3 spots, it looks like will go to Maddie Mastro, Maddie Shafrick, and B. Kim because of Sonora Alba being out. But who knows, she might be able to come back in time. So here's the deal. So no one is picked for the guys' side right now. So it's wide open. 4 dudes vying for that spot, right? Not 4 guys. 5 guys vying for 4 spots. But Joey Okeson, put him in the mix. If he goes outright and gets on podiums and does what he can do, and let's say he lands a triple cork, and obviously it's not one trick. You got to have a lot more trick. I get that. But if you're Joey Okeson and you go and make a case for yourself and you go podium, let's say Secret Garden in the first event, then the chances you make in the team are pretty darn good. So that's how that all breaks down right there. So American Snowboarders landing triple cork because Ayumu Hirano, we all know Ayumu had it and he has it in his arsenal, and you definitely want to be able to compete with that guy. Joey Okeson, will he'll be able to do that? You got to think so. Will Alessandro be able to do that? You got to think so. If they can land that, here's the schedule for them. And it'll get busy too. Secret Garden Halfpipe, you see that. Then Copper, that's a halfpipe. Then Calgary back in that one. Aspen, you go back to back. So it goes bam, 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 straight in a row, all these competitions. And hopefully you build it up after locks that you've earned a spot and you're heading to Milano Cortina for the 2026 Olympic Winter Games. Hey, that's going to do it. Whew, that was a whole lot of fun, right? I think we learned a little something here. Brad J, remember, this is Access Media TV. You know what to do. Subscribe and like, because this show is going to be here all the way through. We're going to do live remotes at all the mountains, at the World Cups, and even in the Olympics. We'll keep you posted on everything going on. Leader in competition snowboarding right here, Access Media TV. I'm Brad J. As you go through the day, think about that white stuff falling, and I'll see you on the hill.